Hey, what's going on? Redneck Mega Man all up in that face. Wow. Let me tell you something. I got a request for what was my favorite movies when I was growing up. And I got a bunch of them. Let me just say, I'm going to narrow it down to four. The first one was probably The Fly with Jeff Goldblum. That's pretty sick effects. I still ain't seen nothing like that this day. You talking about like puking on food and just like roid raging out. It was insane. But I'm gonna tell you something. Here's the reason why I liked it. Cause every time I got a zit, I show a picture right here of Jeff Goldblum. Every time I got a zit on my head, I'd think, man, this is the beginning. I'm about to cocoon. I'm about to just rip out into a giant fly and just tear this world apart. It took about 5, 6 viewings to figure out that it's just a regular zit. But here's another thing too. Total Recall. I still like that movie to this day. Let me tell you why. Because, I figured in the future there might be a way to get off Earth. They was going to Mars in the future. They even had mutants on Mars, and I figured even as a little pup, I was like, man, I would do anything to get off this planet. I'd even go to Mars and mutate and grow a third boob, or just have an eyeball on my chin or something. That's a fair trade to get off this planet, because I'm ready to rock and roll somewhere else.
See at the party, Richter.
Never in story. That's a classic right there. Turns out it does end in both the movie and the book, especially the book. But that's besides the point. What I'm talking about is, like I as a kid, I liked the idea of having this white dragon, and then I got a little older and I realized, man, the dragon. I think it's a metaphor for chasing the dragon, doing the old China White. Doing them Percocets and Percodan, Lortab, Lorcet, all them drugs out there. Just chasing the dragon. They was smart. They even put it in kids' movies. Them old metaphors, man. Here's the last movie, too. The last movie had to be Back to the Future. Because, even when I was a kid, I thought, man, the future's going to rock. It was like 80s, and they was looking into probably around right this time. And I figured, we're going to have hoverboards, flying cars, going to be able to go back to the future due to the flux capacitor. Now I'm in the future and I still watch that movie and I just get depressed as all get out. Because I'm like, what the hell happened? Man, obviously, who knows? I just blame it on terrorists, man. But, Back to the Future, Never Ending Story, Total Recall, and The Fly. Let me just tell you something else too. Little sneak peek into my brain. I had two sisters growing up, and I'd rarely ever got to watch these movies. I had to watch Beaches with Barbara Hershey and Bette Midler, and what was the other one? I don't even remember. I think we just watched that and Dirty Dancing all the time. So, man, I was forced to have the time of my life over and over again. But what can you do? Redneck Mega Man. That's it.